On February 18th, 2018, Brandi Faye Wilson and her friend Shawn, who was a track star at Bennett High School, were sideswiped, which caused them to roll over on the highway. They were struck by a drunk driver whose name was Ernie Crawley. They died on the scene from blunt force injuries. What our hands will never be able to touch again, we will always carry in our hearts. From her mom and dad. This is Shawn Michael Mohler. He is the track star I mentioned earlier, who was hit by a drunk driver along with his friend Brandi Faye Wilson. On September 2nd, 2012, Treff was on a climbing trip with members of his church. They were in the Boulder Canyon making their way to Long's Peak. Treff here lost his footing and fell about 150 feet and landed on the road below. CPR was performed, but paramedics pronounced him dead on the scene. Teresa was killed during the summer before her senior year of high school. She died in a one-vehicle rollover accident when the pickup truck she was driving home from her grandparents' house during harvest flipped off the road near Bennett. She wasn't wearing her seatbelt. She was active within her high school through clubs and multiple sports activities, and was well known by community members in the town she resided. Her funeral brought more than 500 family members and friends to pay their last respects. The funeral was held in the town's high school gymnasium, where she had once dominated the courts only months prior to her death through volleyball and basketball games and practices. So this is David Wayne Puckett. On January 1st of 2017, he went missing. Police said that the missing child was with his family at their home on Amherst Place near Jasper Street when he apparently wandered off around 5:45 p.m. on a Saturday evening. The boy's family searched for an hour after noticing he was missing before calling the Aurora police. On Tuesday morning, a dog trained to find humans by their specific scent indicated an interest in the pond. A dive team from South Metro Fire Rescue Authority located the child's body in the 5-foot-deep pond. He was 7 years old. This is Samuel Puckett. He was born in 1985 and he died in 2000. He was 15. He and some friends were in a home playing with a gun. And Samuel was shot in the neck. They still don't know whether or not it was an accident. There was a 15-year-old boy who was arrested and sent to a detention center. I'm not sure if he's still there or if he got transferred to an adult facility. But don't play with guns, kids. I'm also not sure how they are related. But they most likely are. So rest in peace to the Puckett boys. weather may have played a role in a Friday morning crash 10 miles west of Hemingford that killed 2 Marsland sisters. Shortly after 8 a.m., an eastbound 04 Dodge Durango crossed the center line near mile marker 57 on Nebraska 2 and was hit by a westbound 07 Ford pickup. The driver of the Durango, Andrea Michael, 17, and her sister, Taylor Michael, 15, were both killed, and they were both wearing their seatbelts. The driver of the pickup, who was a 49-year-old Somerset, South Dakota resident, was taken to a general hospital and released after treatment. A rain and snow mix was falling in the area, and investigators believe weather may have played a role. A man ran a stop sign south of Bennett, and his pickup truck slammed into an SUV. Daniel Angel Salazar and his mother, Yanira Guadalupe Salazar, both died from their injuries suffered in the crash. Alright, you guys, I'm out of here. It's been a while since I've been to a graveyard, so I thought I'd stop by here. It's a very, very small cemetery. Looks like the families mostly take care of it. I really like the small cemeteries. It gives off a completely different vibe than the bigger ones. So I was able to find everybody that I was looking for, except for one man. His name was John Jacoby. It says online he passed from a drug addiction. It says there was some scrutiny in the family about how he died, and drugs take a lot of people every day. And all we can do for our family members is wish the best for them and just know that they'll only get better when they want to get better. And sometimes it's just too late. We should never ever hold hate in our heart for them because they left this earth in that manner. I've searched every headstone and I cannot find him. So I'm wondering if he even has a stone. I hope so. I couldn't find a marker at all, though. So rest in peace to John Jacoby Jr. If he doesn't have a stone, hopefully one day he will. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you on the next vlog.